Friends in the Dhamma. Today, I receive few questions. First one, what is the rains retreat? The rains retreat, known as Vassa in Pali, it is a sacred 3 months period observed annually by fully ordained Buddhist monks and nuns. It begins the day after the full moon of the month of July and ends on the full moon of October. This tradition dates back over 2,600 years ago, years to the time of the Buddha himself, during the monsoon season in ancient India. Traveling was not only difficult but also posed ethical concerns. Monks walking from village to village risk harming small creatures like insects, frogs, and sprouting plants. To prevent this, the Buddha instituted the rains retreat, encouraging monastics to stay in one place to deepen their spiritual practice and avoid unintentional harm. Second question, what should the Sangha do during Vassa? The Sangha meaning the community of fully ordained monks and nuns undertakes a period of intensive spiritual cultivation during Vassa. Their responsibilities include staying in one location. Monks and nuns refrain from traveling unless absolutely necessary. Second one, meditation and study. They devote themselves to deepening their understanding of the Dhamma, Buddha's teaching. Third one, teaching lay people. Since they remain in one place, lay followers often visit for guidance, creating a strong bond between the monastic and lay communities. Fourth one, observing discipline. The Vinaya or monastic code is followed rigorously, and monks may confess and correct any missteps during this time. Last one, participating in ceremonies. At the end of Vassa, the Katina ceremony is held, where lay people offer new robes and requests to the Sangha. This retreat is not just a pause, it is a spiritual accelerator. Many monks have historically attained high level of realization during Vassa. Third question, why isn't Vassa applicable to novices? First of all, you must understand what is high ordination. High ordination, it is not merely a ceremonial rite, but a profound transformation of purpose, identity, and responsibility. Where a monk receives high ordination, becoming a bhikkhu or bhikkhuni, they step into a lineage that stretches back to the Buddha himself. It is a commitment to live by the Vinaya, the monastic code, and to embody and Dhamma in thought, word, and deed. High ordination marks the moment when one renounces not just worldly possessions, but the very notion of self-centered living. The ordained no longer live for personal gain. They live to serve, to teach, and to awaken. Their life becomes a vessel for compassion, discipline, and wisdom. They are entrusted with preserving the teaching, guiding others on the path, and maintaining the integrity of the Sangha. But this path is not easy. It demands humility, restraint, and unwavering dedication. The robes they wear are not symbols of status. They are reminders of simplicity and surrender. The alms ball they carry is not a tool of survival. It is a symbol of interdependence and gratitude. Higher ordination is not the end of a journey. It is the beginning of a deeper one. It is a vow to walk the eightfold path with clarity and courage. And in doing so, the ordained become beacons of light in a world often clouded by confusion and craving. Vasa is only mandatory for those who have received higher ordination, that is, full-fledged monk and nuns. Novices known as Samanera or Samaneri are still in training and haven't taken the full monastic vows required to formally observe Vasa. Here's why it doesn't apply to novices. First one, Vinay rules. The discipline code that governs Vasa is only binding for those with high ordination. Second one, seniority tracking. A monk's seniority is measured by how many Vasa retreat he has completed. Novices don't count towards this. Third one, flexibility. Novices may still participate informally, but they are not bound by the same restriction or expectations. That said, many novices do choose to stay in monasteries during Vasa to learn and practice alongside senior monks. It is valuable time to growth, even if not officially required. The rain retreat is more than a seasonal pause. It is a living tradition that fosters mindfulness, compassion, and community. It is time when the Sangha turns inward to refine their practice, and the lay community turns outward to support them. Together, they create a spiritual ecosystem rooted in harmony and mutual care. Thank you very much.